F.Y.I, I'm John McCaul.
And I'm MaryEllen, yo. Thank you for joining us, viewers.
We have a special show this evening.
We have all guys here again, viewers, for me. All guys. Remember?
All
we had all
guys,
guys at the
oh.
football team. We have all guys again tonight. This is my lucky life.
Let me ask you something.
Sure.
Have you ever been a Girl Scout?
I was a brownie, John.
You were a brownie.
I was a brownie. I wasn't a good brownie. I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
No, I'm
Do you
not
know-
really a nature girl. I'm not really that type of person.
You're just a city girl?
I'm a city slicker, John.
City slicker?
But I tried it. My mother
Yeah.
had the uniform, and it was like a beanie cap. I remember
Yeah.
it. It was a brownie. I was a brownie, so I was young.
I
Why,
used-
were you ever a Girl
Well,
Scout?
Not a Girl
Ah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, were you a Boy Scout, John?
No, I was actually a Cub Scout. Then I
Oh,
was
you
a
were?
Weeblo. Then I was a Boy Scout. But I never made it as far as Eagle.
Eagle Scout, but
And I always wanted to, but I ended up being just first class. That's all I ended up.
first class. That's pretty good. You're
Yeah.
first class in my
I'm
book
first-
too,
Oh,
John.
thanks. You're a
You
pal.
are. You are a great
But you
guy.
know, we have a special show this evening. As
What's
I
on
mentioned
tonight?
earlier.
Guys.
But this time we have the Cub Scouts, and we have a den leader with us this evening. It's Ron Boucher. Thank you for coming on.
Thank
pleasure.
you so much
Thanks
for
for
joining
coming
us,
on.
Mr. Bouchard.
Bouchard, excuse
And
me.
he has a couple of wolves.
Wolves?
Do we call them wolves,
Wolves.
right?
Yes.
They're
Wolf Scouts,
wolves?
Do you guys growl?
No.
No?
No?
What do you do for fun here? What's your name? So let's talk.
My
What's your
name is Shaden.
Shaden? How are you, Shaden?
Good.
Good? How old are you, Shaden?
7.
Seven? And you're a wolf? What do you like about being a wolf?
My dad is our den leader.
Yeah.
And what do you do? Like, what did you do? Anything fun lately? What? Tell me all about it.
We went to the Blue and Gold.
The blue and gold. What's that all about?
I don't know.
I forget.
What is it? What did you
You
do there? Did
forget.
you have contests? I heard you sang. Did you sing and dance too?
Yeah.
Is that what did you do? Tell us.
I danced to the Gangnam Style 3 times.
Oh, you love that, huh? Was that part of Boy Scouts? Now, when you go to the Blue and Gold, and what's your name?
Jacob.
Jacob. Hi, Jacob. I'm MaryEllen. This is John.
And how old are you, Jacob?
8.
8 years old. And you're a wolf also?
Mm-hmm.
And how long you been a wolf for?
Only this year, like a few months.
It's just a few months. What do you like about it?
Get to do fun stuff,
Like what?
like go to Blue and Gold.
Yeah.
What is Blue and Gold?
We did it this month.
What is it when you do it? What do? You bake a cake? Do you
No,
go
we
bike
didn't.
riding? What do you do?
Um,
Like, take me there. When you got there, what was it? What happened?
my mom and dad had to put up the tables. I mean,
Okay.
not tables. I mean, something
A
for
stage.
like, stage.
Okay, for what? To do Gangnam Style? Is that what you did?
No,
Yeah,
he
and we
did
did
something
other
very
stuff.
different.
What
What
did
did you do?
He had a very prominent role in the Blue and Gold this year.
Yeah.
What did you do? He was one of my Indian Braves.
What's that?
I'm the
Oh,
master of ceremonies. Blue and
Okay.
Gold is a celebration of scouting. February is birthday month for scouting, and so the Blue and Gold is a celebration of the Cub Scouting program, which started in 1940. In our den, our pack, we also use it as a graduation ceremony for
graduation.
for the Weeblos 2, which is the oldest Cub Scouts
Right.
going into Boy Scouts. So they're awarded their Arrow of Light, which is the highest honor in Cub Scouting, and then they transition over a bridge into Boy Scouting.
Now,
And then
how long have you been are you a den leader?
I serve many positions. Yes,
and which
but,
positions you held?
I'm the committee chair
Okay.
for the pack, which is just overseeing the pack committee, making all decisions as to what our program is going to look like for the year. And I also run the tiger program, so I have a group
Hey,
of
you have
tigers.
all kinds of animals in this, huh?
Yes, yep. It's based actually loosely on the Jungle Book.
The Jungle Book, the Bare Necessities Jungle Book? that-
Well, it's the original
The
Jungle
original.
Book, yeah, before Disney got it.
Wait,
But
isn't that what it is? I don't know.
it's tigers, wolves, bears,
Lions and
Weeblos.
tigers. Not the
Tigers,
Wizard
oh
of
my.
Oz, not with lions
Okay.
and tigers and bears.
At
oh
one time, there
my.
was a lions program.
Oh, there
but,
was?
Yeah, and
Oh, okay.
I think they've tested it recently to bring it back for kindergartners, but right
So
now
what did
it's
what did
tigers,
you
wolves,
get?
and
Can we
bears.
go back to the kids at the Blue
Yep.
and Gold? What did you do at the Blue and Gold? Shaden, what did you get at the Blue and Gold?
We had a raffle.
You had a raffle? Did you win?
No?
No? Okay.
Okay.
What did you do? Did you get the Arrow of Light? Did you get any badges? What did you do?
We got painted.
You got painted. Oh!
His face was
it
painted.
face painting?
Oh.
So what are they doing face painting, Ron?
We tell a story of how the Arrow of Light program, how the boys got to Arrow of
Right.
Light, and we take them through each individual step of the Cub Scouting program by demonstrating, by painting the boys who are at that current stage, their faces.
And what type of stages? I mean, can you explain each stage with us?
Well, yeah, it's the tigers are the first, the youngest
Right.
boys, and then they move to wolves, which this is a second-year program. Then bears, webelos, and then webelos 2, which is, and webelos 2 go after their arrow flight.
Oh, okay, so you have a little while to go to get your Arrow of Light, right, both of you?
Yeah.
And what did you do at the Arrow of Light? Jacob, what did you do? Did you have your face painted too?
Yeah.
Yeah? And were you a brave there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't
Everything
even.
else? Were there a
just
lot
like-
of people there, or other packs there? Or
No,
is it
just our pack.
And how many people in your pack?
We have about 25
Oh, that's
kids.
pretty big.
Oh, that's a good sized pack. Yeah.
Yeah. It varies. Sometimes we have up to 50.
Are you looking for new wolves at this time?
Always.
You
Always.
are.
Yep.
And
And
if
how
they-
it-
how can they get involved?
They can just call local scout office and they'll hook them up with the closest pack to their home.
And you guys are all in Taunton? Is this a local pack here?
This is a local pack in Taunton, yep.
So someone would call viewers if you're interested in getting your sons, grandsons
Yep.
involved in the Boy Scouts. It's a great, isn't it great fun? Do you love it, Shaden and Jake? What's
Yeah.
the most fun you've ever had in one of the activities?
The covered wagon.
Oh, tell us about
What's that
that.
about?
We take a wagon to each activity,
Yeah.
and after each activity, we get a bead.
Oh, you do?
Oh, so what kind of wagon? Is it like a little red wagon? Is it, what kind of wagon? Is it bigger than you? It is bigger, a lot bigger than you?
It's like a little, it's a little version of Little House on the Prairie wagon.
Oh, like one of those old, were you in it too, Jacob?
Yes, but I wasn't in his pack yet.
Oh.
I was in pack 28, and when we got through a few and everything, like I got a lot and everything, my pack master or something, she said, "I'm tired, let's go home." My dad's like, "What?"
So he
So it
so he
must
switches
be a
over to our
long
pack.
day.
And it's
So
much
did you
better.
eat it? Now, when you get a bead for each activity,
Yeah.
do you remember, Shaden, what bead
have a-
represents
you have a
what kind
red
of
bead.
activities? What did you do?
Is it, the red bead means something?
Did you
or is it just-
read? Did you like
No,
start
that
a
it
fight?
doesn't.
What did you do?
It doesn't mean like something. It's just you get it because
Yeah.
you've done something or something.
So what were some of the things that you did?
We did lassoing.
Yeah.
Like woo woo woo, like that, like cowboys do.
Did
That's
you,
kind of
did you have
fun.
to tie someone up?
No.
No?
You didn't tie
So
me.
just swing the rope?
No.
What did you do? So did you do that too?
Yeah.
That sounds like
I
fun.
saw
I've never
I saw
done
his
that.
pack,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I'm like, I didn't know what pack it was.
Oh.
And I saw my friend. He's in pack 29.
Yeah.
He's
Now, you didn't
in-
tie him up, did you, with the rope?
Did you lasso him?
No.
Oh,
Did
okay.
you lasso too, Jacob?
Jacob's
do it?
only been with us a couple of months, but he also did something very big a couple of months ago.
What are you doing?
What?
What did we have a couple of months ago? We had a sleepover.
Oh yeah.
What was the sleepover
chess
all about?
tournament.
Chess tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was his first chess tournament. He was only with us a couple of months. And what did Jacob do?
I won the chess tournament.
That's good for you. Do
Good
you like
job.
chess? That's excellent. That's a
Good job.
complicated
And I
game.
was in second place.
And he
You
was
were
second place.
Really?
He was
So
first
you
and second
beat-
place.
Yeah, but the last game,
Yeah.
the first game, me and him faced, and then the last game it was me and him.
Again.
And then we're supposed to end it at 8
o'clock.
o'clock, but it ended at like 10:30.
Yeah, they were still going
That
at 10:30.
way.
Wow.
Wow.
Do you like it?
It was a fight
Yeah.
to the finish.
Yeah.
Really?
So what's your favorite piece on a chessboard? Did you learn this as a wolf? Did you learn how to play chess as a
Yeah.
wolf? Oh,
The best piece in the game is the queen, and I love the queen.
you love the queen? Long live the queen.
Yeah.
And what about you, Shaden? You too like the queen? What's your favorite piece?
The queen.
The queen too.
Because
yeah.
it
She does
goes-
everything, huh?
Diagonal both
Yeah.
ways, and it can go backwards too.
So what did you win for the chess tournament?
I won a Harry Potter chess set that you can't get anymore, and I got a trophy that I could make by myself.
So
That
he was
sounds
able to
awesome.
design his own trophy, and he sent it over to us, and we had it made.
Oh, that's great.
Wow. So did you design the trophy as a Harry Potter trophy or as a
No.
queen or as
We went online and I wanted a queen for the top piece,
Right, right.
but then we like sorted it out and we looked, and there was nothing good. But there was a night that was good, and we
that's
got it.
That's
So it was a
exciting.
small trophy, right, like this big?
No,
No, it's a humongous trophy, wasn't it?
Show me
like-
the hands. Oh, that's
Wow,
a good
that's
size
a big size trophy.
or like
Wow.
like
So
this.
congratulations.
Congratulations,
That's
good
quite
job.
a feat. Did you get a badge for that?
No.
He gets a belt. He can get a belt loop, and they have also a pin.
I
So if
already
you
got
notice, they
that
have belt
one.
loops.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh,
he has
I
a
never
chest
know.
belt
I
loop.
only got 2, soccer and chess.
Oh, are these new? I never noticed
No,
those
they've been around for a
before.
while. So in addition to the badge that they earn, which is on the
Right,
pocket,
yes.
which is what they strive for during the year, they can also earn belt loops, and they have belt loops for academics. They have belt loops for sports. So
Events.
various activities. We also have something coming up this Saturday that's very big. It's our second biggest event of the season. Anybody know what that is?
What's coming up?
Pinewood Derby.
Pinewood Derby.
I
Pinewood
love
Derby.
that.
That's in this month, March 28th.
And what did you start to design your Pinewood? You must almost
Yeah,
have it finished.
we did it.
Okay, what is yours, Shaden? Let's talk.
Mine's a SpongeBob car.
Oh, I love it.
SpongeBob card.
So what does it
What
look like?
What does it
What
look
color
like?
is it?
It's yellow.
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 Okay. And what else is? Did
Do
you
you have to
have?
put little sponges on top of it?
No.
Did you put his face on it? Did you put anyone else in the car, or is it just SpongeBob on the car?
It's SpongeBob laying down, and then on his back there's wheels so he can roll.
Well,
Oh,
that
that's
sounds
pretty
like-
cool. Was that your idea? Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Good luck. Jacob,
Jacob,
are you
what-
doing Pinewood Derby too?
Yeah.
And
What's
what's
your-
your car?
My car, me and my dad got stickers and everything, and we got spray paint.
Yeah.
We sprayed it, and it took a long time because we did like different things, and it had to dry, blah blah blah. And it's
Wow.
like mine is half green, half red, so it's the Portuguese flag.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
And we
that's a good
and
idea.
we put stickers like on it.
Who's gonna win? Do you know yet?
Last year I won in second place.
Oh, you
Good
did?
job, wow.
I'm going to tell you who's going to come in last.
Oh, you
Me.
Mr. Bush. That's what, you guys better help him out.
better-
I
Hello.
try every year to be the last place, and that's a real
And you're
feat.
pretty
Why do-
successful.
I've been very successful at it.
Why do you want to be in last?
Because it's fun.
If you win first, you could win a trophy or something.
Well, yeah, you would think you want
Yeah,
to win a
last year I
trophy.
won.
I can't win a trophy. I'm an adult.
Yeah, last year I won a trophy.
So, Ron, you've been a den leader how long now?
I've been scouting all my life.
So you went as a Cub Scout, then a Weeble,
I went Cub
Boy
Scout, Weeble, then I went to Boy Scouts.
Did you make Eagle Scout yourself?
I didn't. No,
Okay.
I'm sorry to say I made Life Scout, which is
Okay.
the rank right below.
It is
Eagle.
tough, though. A lot of people don't realize.
Well, it all depends on the leadership. And
Right.
I had my old scoutmaster was a former military guy,
Mm-hmm.
and he was terrific. And he fell ill, retired, and we got a scoutmaster who didn't care as much. So it was fun and games. So that's what I did.
Yeah,
And
it
then
was
2 weeks before my 18th birthday, realized I didn't have everything I needed. Scrambled, didn't make it. You have to
Oh.
make Eagle by 18. I didn't make it.
Do you guys
But-
know what an Eagle Scout is? No? Oh,
Too young yet.
too young yet. But you love scouting? If you could tell all the boys why they should become a Boy Scout or a wolf, what would you tell them? Why should look at the camera and say, why should you, say, you guys, if you're watching, you should join and be a wolf because,
Yeah, but we start as tigers, then
Tigers,
go,
okay.
then
Oh,
go
So
to
why should
wolves.
they join the scouting?
why should they join?
Why should they be a tiger?
It's fun and games. We get to do fun things every time, and
Did you have fun at sleepover?
yeah, me and Shaden, we had to cook breakfast. We had to
What'd you make?
cook
made
pancakes.
waffles.
Oh, I love
Oh,
waffles and pancakes.
Oh, John's
Now
in.
you're talking. See, I love pancakes. What's your favorite? Chocolate chip pancakes?
I don't even like pancakes.
No.
You don't even like pancakes.
Well,
what about waffles?
What about
That's all right.
waffle?
Yeah, I like waffles.
You like waffles? Do you put strawberries on top?
No,
Whipped cream?
no.
You gotta
Yes.
try it. It's good.
At the chest tournament, we put them to work. We made them cook and clean all 3 meals.
Because they won, they came in first and
No,
second?
all the kids had to take turns.
Oh, you have to
They
ta- oh,
have to
that's
learn
good,
all
huh?
about, you know,
Have you gone
independence.
camping? Have you gone camping yet?
No.
Not yet.
Nothing.
Well, that was a camp out. That was an overnight. That was an indoor overnight, but it was an overnight. Friday to Saturday.
That's pretty
Wow.
good. Do we have some pictures too, John? I heard we might have some pictures.
Yeah, we do. That's going to be a little bit later.
Oh,
We
later?
got-
Oh, I
a
was
little bit
anxious
later.
to
Now,
see
don't get
the
too
pictures of
excited
what
now.
you guys do. So what's the next adventure you're going to do is?
Bears.
No, Pinewood Derby.
Pinewood Derby.
Pinewood Derby is this weekend, and then following that, we have a crossover ceremony.
What's the
Our blue and
crossover?
gold banquet is for the Wee Belows 2, which is the older Boy Scouts going into Boy Scouts. I mean, Cub Scouts going into Boy Scouts. But the crossover ceremony is for all the rest of them. They're going to be moving to the next rank at the end of the year. So all of these scouts will be moving to, these two will be moving to Bears. So they'll cross over the bridge into Bears.
Oh.
We'll remove their yellow and give them blue.
Oh, move over. What's yellow?
The hat, the wolf
Oh,
hat, they'll,
okay.
they'll get bear hat and bear neckerchief.
Wow.
And
Oh,
they'll move
that's
into
pretty cool,
the
huh?
bears.
And there are these.
Oh, and that's
with the
excellent,
necktie
huh?
too. You have the tie clip.
The neckerchief and the
Neckchief.
Are you
Okay.
excited
slide.
about that?
Yeah.
Now, how do you get to be that? Is that a certain age or
Yeah,
a
it's
certain
age.
grade? It's age.
So-
It's all
So it's
like.
only age driven.
Yep, well, it's age driven, and then they earn that rank while they're that particular age.
Now, do you have a bear, a wolf pledge at all?
What's a Boy Scout pledge? Is there
That's
one?
Cub Scout pledge.
What's the law of
What's
the
a Cub
pack?
Scout?
The Cub Scout follows the Kayla. The Cub Scout helps
Oh,
the
can you
pack
stand
go.
up and do it for us?
Pack helps the Cub Scout grow. The Cub Scout gives goodwill.
Aren't you supposed to stand up and put
Wow.
your fingers up like
Yep.
that?
They
Can
know
you
how to
show me how that goes? I like to see
Good.
that.
Teach them.
Can you
Teach
stand up
us
and
how
teach
that
us?
goes. Stand up and do it
You
right.
stand
Yeah.
up, right, and go like that. Okay.
How about, what do you say first? Scout sign?
Scout sign.
Scout sign.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Look into the camera. See the
Cub Scout follows the Kayla.
Yeah.
A
Cub Scout helps the pack go. The pack helps the Cub Scout grow. The Cub Scout gives goodwill.
Very good.
Yay!
That's
Wow,
awesome.
you guys know that. I'm impressed.
Good job. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
but one of ours and our wolves, every time we do a meeting there, he's like, when we do the will, the Cub Scout gives goodwill. At the well, he like yells.
Well,
When
he's
you go,
yelling.
well?
Yeah, like loud.
Like what? How's it sound?
Well, like,
Well.
is he excited? Is that why he does it?
No,
No, he just likes to yell it out?
yeah,
Do you yell it out with them too?
no,
No?
No.
no.
No, he says, no, I'm not doing it.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
So now in the summertime, do you do exciting and fun things and games
Yeah.
in the summer too? What do you do in the summer?
I don't know what we do in the summer, but I think he knows.
Oh, Shay, do
Yeah,
you
Shay,
know?
tell us what you do in the summer.
I forgot.
Oh,
You
God.
oh,
forgot.
Mr.
We do a fishing tournament.
Fishing.
Wow.
Yeah, that'll be in June. Every
I
month we
know.
do 2 or 3 different events.
Yeah.
July we do a
Well,
Freedom Trail walk through Boston and teach them all the different historical sites and their meaning. We also do a camp out. Usually it's at a baseball stadium. We sleep over on the
Camp
field.
out in baseball?
Yeah, we're lucky. We get to sleep on the field.
That sounds like fun.
Yep. Watch
Really?
the Sandlot movie. Eat a lot of popcorn and hot dogs.
Overnight?
Watch-
Wow,
yep.
that's pretty cool on
Watch a
summer
baseball
night.
game.
In the morning time, you have waffles and pancakes.
No, don't tell. Jacob doesn't like that. He's
Only
not
if they're
gonna-
cooking them.
Only
You're
if
only
they-
cooking them.
Oh, boy. You want to get your hat, Jacob? That's okay. So there's a lot to look forward to in the summertime
Yeah,
then,
there is.
huh?
Yep.
A baseball game, a camp out on a baseball diamond.
And there's a couple of other events in August that they're not yet planned, but whatever parents want to contribute. We usually do another family camp out in August. So there's a lot going on.
So it keeps you guys busy, huh?
yeah. Usually in the summer, me and my dad go fishing. So
What type
Wouldn't
of,
be good
do
at
you go deep sea fishing, or do you go in the ocean, or do you,
we do like a
On the
lake,
lake?
something.
yeah.
I
What
think.
kind of fish do you catch?
I know what kind.
Do you eat them?
No.
No, you
I
just
caught
go
a fish
fishing?
this big.
How do you do that, right?
A
At the
little,
in the store, in the pet store there, and say he's joking.
Yeah.
Little guppy.
Little
Joking.
a guppy.
Funny.
A guppy? Really? A baby guppy?
Yeah, that's what he
Oh
said.
my
Sounds
God.
so little. Is that what you go
You can
fishing
catch it bigger
for?
than a guppy, right?
No.
No, I have guppies in my fish tank,
Yeah.
but we don't catch them. We get out of the store. We have 2 moms. And when the babies get born, they're
Yeah.
not in eggs.
What are they in?
They're not in eggs. They're in their mom's, you know what, and
Oh.
they come out.
Yeah.
And they're like small, and you can't see them sometimes. But sometimes if you look close,
How do you
can
know
see
that
'em.
they're there then if you can't see them? Because they grow into little babies, right?
no, they're from babies and then they grow.
Then they
Oh,
grow.
okay. Now we know.
That's pretty cool, huh?
That is so cool.
So
There's no badge for that, I'm sorry.
I'm excited that you're going to go fishing. I really am. I love my brothers all love fishing too. Are you excited to go with the Boy Scouts? Are you excited for the overnight So viewers, look at all these fun activities that you guys do, right?
We're very fortunate. We have a lot of fun in scouting.
You have a
Scouting is
lot of
terrific
activity, you have
organization.
enthusiasm, right? Is that
Absolutely.
clearly what it is? You
Yep.
just have a passion for it, John?
And is there a phone number one more time that someone can get in touch with?
Well, they can certainly call the council office,
Right.
otherwise they can call a PAC.
Okay.
I'll be willing to take a phone
Sure.
call, 508-823-6113.
Great.
Now, there was
Pack
an article,
49.
oh, sorry, there was an article in the, not that I'm promoting the Boston paper today, about how the Cub Scouts, the Boy Scouts are growing, and the faces of the Boy Scouts are changing. Do you find that's true, too?
We have, it's cyclical.
It's
So we have up and downs. It all depends on, I really don't know what drives it. But Boy Scouts have done a lot of things historically, so I'm not surprised that there's a need for it now.
It's a great organization,
Yeah.
really. Good
Tremendous
for you.
organization.
Thanks for being a den leader,
Thanks
too.
for- yeah,
Takes
really.
a special
Thanks for-
person, you know.
It's a lot of fun. I've been,
So you're a good guy, huh? Yeah, he does a lot of fun things, huh? Shaden, anything else you want to say to the viewers about coming on and being a Boy Scout or a wolf?
No.
No, say Boy.
Sure.
Oh, say Gangnam Style.
Please do it.
Oh, that's why you did last soon, because that's Gangnam Style, huh? Is
Can
that
you
why
show
you're
us?
he
so
he
good?
was
No, it's
actually
like
very
Gangnam
good at
Style.
it.
Can
Go
you do
ahead,
it?
do
Can
it,
you,
do
can
it.
you both stand up and do that for us?
Yeah, but I have to watch him to do
Okay.
it.
Oh, you
Come
have
on,
to
come
do
on.
it.
Yeah, but we,
Do it.
Come
on,
on,
you
Marla,
can do it.
show
he
me how to
knows he knows the whole thing, but I think he needs the song.
He was the entertainment for the Blue and Gold.
Can you just do a
Oh,
little
good
bit of
for
it
you.
before we go to break?
He needs the song.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't have
Can you
it.
come on next time and do the song with us?
Yeah,
I don't know.
You like to dance, honey?
yeah.
You like to dance?
His dad has the Gangnam Style on his phone, but I think
Maybe
he
later.
Maybe later. Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks,
maybe
guys.
get
So
a
nice.
special
Thank
private
you
viewing
so
in Gangnam
much.
Style.
Thank you, guys.
thanks
You're
again
doing
for
a
coming
great
on.
thing.
No
Good
problem.
luck with all your activities. Good luck in the Pinewood Derby. And congratulations
Thanks for having us on.
for winning
Thank you.
the chess tournament.
So we're going to go to a commercial break,
Okay.
and we have another secret coming up, too.
Okay, great. I love secrets.
Okay. No,
Huh?
Okay. I'm John McCaul, and you're watching F.Y.I.
And I'm MaryEllen Yo. Stay tuned. We're doing a great program on the Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, and the Wolves.
The Wolves.
Stay tuned.
Okay, guys, ready? Here we go! Let's smile and brush our teeth twice a day, every day. Let's smile and floss our teeth once a day, every day. Let's keep that smile a happy place on your face with good nutrition and dental visits. Let's smile, let's smile, let's smile, let's smile!
From laptops to cell phones, technology is all around us, and dentistry is following the wave of modernization. Many dental offices are going paperless. From patient files to x-rays, computers play an important role in your dental visit. Many dentists use digital x-rays. The image of your teeth is captured and can be viewed instantaneously on a computer. If your x-rays ever need to be shared, they can be securely emailed in a fraction of a second. Since digital x-rays and patient files are electronic, they are saved, stored, and shared using computer technology, which means less paper waste and a more streamlined dentist's office. It's not only good for the environment, but electronic dental records can also provide you with a more efficient dental visit. For the ADA Dental Minute, I'm Dr. Maria Lopez Howell.
I'm a big believer in the power of we. It's time for you to raise your hand. Go to serve.gov and get involved in something you believe in. We weren't born to follow. Are you with me?
Welcome back to F.Y.I. I'm John McCaul.
And I'm MaryEllen Yo, and we're here with the Boy Scouts. We're here with tigers and wolves and all kinds of the animals
Not lions
here.
and tigers and bears.
No lions and tigers and bears. We're with wolves,
Okay.
tigers,
And we also have a
den
light scout.
chiefs. We have lots of things here. So
We
if
got
you
the high power people today.
we got the power people, right? So let's introduce. Can we introduce them? It's easy today. We have Josh, Joshua, and Roy. But let's start with Josh here. Thank you for coming on the show, Josh.
Thank you for having me.
MaryEllen.
Thanks, Josh. Come on.
So tell us, what do you do here? You have a lot of badges and a lot of
Yeah,
emblems.
I'm a Boy Scout in Troop 79 in Rainham,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm a Life Scout, which is the one under Eagle. And with Pack 49, I'm a den chief, which is basically a sidekick to a den leader, like Roy. I'm his sidekick.
Does he abuse you, make you go for coffee? And does he do that?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, that's a good idea, though.
Appreciate the input.
How old are you, Josh?
I'm 14.
14,
wow.
so you're one step below Eagle. Isn't that tough to obtain, John?
Yeah, it is, really.
Is it? Are you close to being an Eagle? Is that?
I have a few more merit badges, and then I have my Eagle project to do, and that should be
And what
done.
would your Eagle project be?
I'm planning on doing something at my high school. I'm probably going to paint the toddler area.
Really? Very nice.
Wow, yeah, ambitious. Is that your goal, to become an Eagle Scout?
Yep.
You like that? And what kind of badges do you have remaining? I see some of them.
I
What
have-
was your favorite one? Talk about a couple that were your favorites there, can you?
My favorite one would be this one right here,
Which is
and that's
what?
the rifle shooting merit badge.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
Did you go to the Taunton Rifle and Pistol Club?
No, I did this when I was at summer camp my second year. The second year I went to scout camp, I did rifle merit badge.
And what's another one that you have? You certainly have plenty of them.
I have plenty of them, yeah. One of my favorite required ones would probably have to be this one, which is E-Prep, which is emergency preparedness.
Like CPR and
CPR
first aid.
and how to prepare for storms like blizzards and hurricanes and
These are
stuff
my
like that.
field. Now you're talking.
Yeah, now you're talking. John's gonna bend your ear tonight. So good for you, Josh. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks
and,
for having
and
me.
keep it up, and I hope your dreams come true here
I
then.
will.
And we have
Maybe try.
Joshua.
Hi, Joshua.
And you must be a tiger, right? Can you tell
How
some-
can you tell?
I could tell by that little sleeve right there.
You mean the
The
neckerchief?
neckerchief, yeah.
How old are you, Joshua?
7.
7. And what do you do in your tiger? What do you do?
Play games. Do skits.
Well, what kind of skits do you do?
Duck food.
Duck
Well-
food?
Oil papers.
Yeah. What's
That was
duck
good.
food?
I have no. What's duck
He
food?
did royal papers at the blue and gold. It
Yeah,
was
those are
awesome.
hilarious.
What's
Yeah.
royal papers? We don't know this. Can you? What's
Yeah,
that?
what-
Can you tell me what that is?
Oil papers is like where there's papers and there's like a king and I forget, sorry.
The
You,
king
were
was
you the
asking.
king? Were you
Yeah, the king is asking for his papers. The first paper is a newspaper, and then he says no, 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 and off with his head.
off with
Off
his
his
head?
head.
Yeah.
That's kind of severe,
Oh.
right? That's harsh, huh?
Yeah.
And then next is a book. It's like I forget.
But that was wrong
it's like
too.
a notebook,
Yeah, it's a notebook.
and that one wasn't it too. When he says off with his head.
Oh, you like
John,
that part.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
He
One
remembers
was like
that.
this present wrapping.
Yeah, wrapping paper.
Yeah, and it's still off with his head, and then the fourth one is yes.
And then they have to take his head off.
No.
What was the fourth one?
What's the fourth paper?
Fourth one is toilet paper.
And then the king grabs it and says yes, runs off the stage. And then the one who gave him the toilet paper sits on his throne.
Oh, was that you?
And it
Did
keeps
you
on
sit
going
in the
around in
king's
circles?
throne?
Is that what
He,
happened?
no, he
Yeah.
was the king.
And you were the king?
And they wanted to. You?
No,
They wanted to get you toilet paper.
no,
No.
no. The king said.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because they were bringing the wrong kind of paper.
That's funny. Isn't that funny? Oh, I get it now, huh?
And this one's another one where JCPenney one where they say there were shoes and it was from JCPenney, and then a shirt from JCPenney, and then a hat from JCPenney, and then it was a person who was JCPenney.
Person walked out and says,
We
Kind
were
of half
thinking it was a
undressed. It's like, who
store.
are you? I'm
Oh,
JCPenney.
I get it now.
Now
I
we
get
got
it.
it.
I get it. I get it. Oh, that's fun, huh?
Yeah, it was funny because I think they thought that it was the JCPenney shop.
But it was a person.
Wow. So, Roy, you are the den leader?
I am. I'm
okay.
the leader of the Wolf Scouts.
Okay, Wolf Scouts. Okay, now how long have you been?
I
leader for
started
Wolf
with
Scouts?
them last year.
Okay.
My son came home with a flyer that he was at the age that he could sign up. I was a scout as a child for about 10 years and have a lot of great memories. And
What kind of memories did you enjoy the most?
you know, as he was talking about skits, that is one of the ones that really stands out for me. You know, being at a campfire, you know,
Right.
I remember vividly, you know, they'd have the campfire and boys would get up and be taking turns doing different types of silly skits.
Yeah.
And it was just so much fun and a lot of great memories around that. You know, so having been through it myself, I really wanted my son to experience it, so I got him signed up. They were looking for a leader, and I was all too happy to step in and do that. So I took the boys through tigers and now through wolves, and as Ron was discussing, we're getting ready to cross them over, and we'll all move up into the bear den for the next year.
Is that exciting for you, Josh? Were you looking forward to that? So what's next for you after tiger?
I don't know. It's either the bear or the wolves.
Wolf.
Oh, wolf, the wolf. That's exciting, huh? So if you had to tell boys what to do, why should boys join and become a tiger? What would you tell them? What's so great about it?
Playing games.
Playing games. You
Playing
love that,
games.
huh? It's fun, isn't it? Now, do you go camping? Do you go?
No, I never did that because I joined after the wagon.
Oh, after the wagon that they just talked about, all that. Oh, all right. So that's in your future. What about Pinewood Derby?
Yeah, I was known for that.
You going for that? Well, good luck.
No.
What kind of car do you have?
Spider-Man.
Oh,
That
excellent.
sounds good.
We painted it blue, black, and red, and we had Spider-Man stickers. We found them.
Oh, that's great. Now, Josh, what do you like about Boy Scouts?
I just like the social experience. Like, I love doing camping. I love doing all the merit badges. But if I didn't have scouting, I wouldn't have the friendship that I have with some of the greatest guys I've ever met.
And what do you like about the teamwork, working
Teamwork, because this weekend and a couple weekends ago, I was working on NYLT, which is the National Youth Leadership Training.
together?
So I did den chief training, which is how I became a den chief. And with the National Youth Leadership Training, it's teaching me how to become higher leaders.
Within the Boy Scouts, you plan on staying
Yeah.
with the Boy Scouts?
I'm staying with it, yeah.
Good
Did you
for you.
enjoy the Klondike Derby? You still have that? The Klondike Derby?
Yeah, we had Klondike. When we went, it was right after the blizzard, so it was like, remember that weekend that we had that was like literally 0 degrees?
Right.
That's the weekend we went.
Oh, good timing, huh?
It was tent camping too, so it was kind of.
Oh, you guys were in a tent?
I remember that because I remember going out in the blizzard one time. It was so cold. And everyone says, bundle up. And people were trying to say, well, put a plastic bag at the end of the sleep bag. I said, what are you, crazy? That'll be like an ice cube by the time.
No, it's actually smart to put a plastic bag in there. If you wrap your boots up
Yep.
in a plastic bag, throw it at the bottom of your
Oh, the
sleeping
bottom
bag.
sleeper, that's okay. I'm talking about the outside. If you,
Yeah.
Why would you do
don't
that?
Don't do that.
Don't put your boots in a plastic bag?
Well, you do that because you want to keep them. You don't want to mess up your sleeping bag. You don't want to get it all muddy
Dirty
and
and-
dirty. So that's why you wrap it up in the plastic bag. And you throw it in the bottom of your sleeping bag. So when you're sleeping there, your body heat will keep your
Keep
boots
everything
warm and not have them be bootsicles.
Oh, all these little tips here that I don't really know too much about, huh? But you're going to learn about them, I think, right, Joshua?
If you
You're going to
continue
learn
in
all
the
those
Scouts.
tips. And now look at all Josh's badges. Do you like all those too? Yeah, I bet you're going to be working on some of them, huh? So what does this one mean, trained? What are you trained in there?
That was I got this patch when I did my den chief training. We got a train bar, which we get the red one for den chief training because we have the red one for the youth. But then when we do national leadership, you get the green one.
Oh.
So you can do den chief training, or you can do NYLT, or you can do both or neither. So
Well,
I'm
good for
going
you.
for
I'm
both.
proud of you for staying with the Scouts. I think that's a great organization.
We actually have some films, that,
Yeah,
some
go.
pictures. Can we actually roll those pictures and maybe Roy or Josh, you could explain what we're looking at?
Josh.
Sure, that would
Yeah,
be great.
I can do that.
Okay, so let's roll the tape here. And what would we be
Do
looking
you
at
want
at
to
this
see?
point?
We'll see the pictures coming up. Oh, see behind me, Josh? Can you see that, Josh?
So, trying to remember, this is actually from one of the events they call the Belt Loop Bonanza. Our pack is fortunate to have use of Camp Norse in Kingston, a big Cub Scout camp, And one of the activities that they have every year is called the Belt Loop Bonanza. And there are stations set up all over the camp, and then the boys get to go from station to station and do different activities and earn different belt loops.
Oh, belt loops and
The
badges.
belt loops are the equivalent to a Boy Scout's merit badge.
Yeah.
Not an equivalent, but it's analogous to the merit badge. The Cub Scouts earn their belt loops. So this is a picture taken from their geology. They just spent a little time learning about rocks.
Oh, that's good.
And what's this right
Oh, look at Joshua. Wouldn't you like to look at this? Looks fun.
Yeah, this is one Joshua will have to look forward to this year. We do a bike trip through Miles Standish State Park during the summer. So this one happened to be last year. I think something that stands out in this is, as much as possible, we do try to make the activities family friendly. So it's not always just about the boys. You know, so this is one of those examples where the entire family joined in, the siblings, the fathers and mothers, and we had a whole day of bike riding. This happened to be where we stopped to take a little lunch break and, you know, finished our trek out and, you know, a return trip. It was a good time.
I remember doing that.
You do? Yeah.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is,
there's a lot of-
Same thing, as you see here, you see the little chariot type thing there with a couple of younger girls in it.
Oh, yeah.
My older daughter was there with us, so, like I said, the siblings and the whole families were included.
That's great. Oh, look at
Christmas
what's the-
caroling.
Yeah, Christmas caroling. So this is a great example of one of the principles that Scouting tries to follow, which is to give goodwill and help other people. So one of the annual activities that we do, the boys during one of the den meetings, pack meetings, make Christmas tree ornaments. And then we go to one of the local facilities, the arbors, and they deliver them to the residents there and then treat them to some caroling. And in return, the people there treat us to some punch and cookies. And it makes
Nice.
for a really great evening.
I was not there for that.
There's another shot from an event caroling.
I've done that years
Wow, there's a
before.
lot of
Yeah.
people
More
there.
event calendar right here also.
What's that?
This picture right here.
Yes, that's another one from the arbors, from the
Okay.
caroling.
And here's your chess
And
tournament.
this, yeah, the boys talked about the chess tournament we just had, and this is from that. Great event. I walked away so impressed with the boys. You know, you tend to think of boys, I do, fairly or not, as not always having the greatest attention span. You know, they you know, want to go off and do different things, and chess could be a challenge. And not only did they focus and do amazingly well playing chess, this tournament went on for like 13, 14 hours.
Wow.
Pretty integrated.
Jacob mentioned that it wrapped up around 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
He didn't mention it started at 9 in the morning.
Wow.
And it was just game after game, and here, this was the last game, 13 hours into it.
Yeah, Jacob
They were as
mentioned
focused as they were on the first game. It was really, really impressive. They did a great job.
There's the waffle maker.
That's the waffle maker.
Oh, there we go. You like waffles, Joshua?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really.
No.
No, no.
Oh, what's
So
this?
there's our wagon. You asked what our wagon
Yeah.
looked like, so that's the Pack 49 covered wagon. And during that covered wagon derby, the boys have to pull this from station to station to do their activities. And this again was one of the events at Camp North.
Is this similar to the Klondike Derby, but it's a covered wagon? Is it the same?
Yes, because in Klondike Derby we did sleds. So you push the sled and you have all the stuff in the sled.
So you have to tie knots and
Tie
safety.
knots, tie everything down, yeah.
Is this the same thing with the covered wagon? The same way?
A little bit less intricate because they are younger. So that's why there's a covered part and you can just put everything in there. But when you're in Scouts, you have to tie everything down so it doesn't move.
Right. And
They're
so-
in jail here, John.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, this is concerning. Joshua, did you go to jail here? Were you in this picture? What's going on here?
I wasn't in that.
You weren't? Josh, Roy, what's...
I wasn't signed up.
Oh, okay.
That's flags. I
That's
believe
flags.
is at the flag ceremony. Yep.
What's that, a flag ceremony?
It's where you have a color guard, and they go up and they put up the American flag and the pack flag, or the council flag rather, and then Massachusetts flag and some other flags.
Nice.
So the boys were talking about their lasso, and this is how they set it up at Camp North. They actually set up the little
Sawhorses.
Oh, I
sawhorses.
see it now. Do you see
And
it,
they get to
John?
practice trying to rope the sawhorses.
That's great, in the left corner.
And
Folding the American flag.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
you
is
taught how
nice.
to respect the flag and fold the flag. That's
Absolutely.
important.
Patriotism is a very big part of scouting, and proper respect for the flag, care of the flag is part of what they learn.
That looks like fun.
Tenting.
Oh, how many people in a tent? Joshua, look at this.
5, 6, 6.
Look at, that's gonna be
6
fun.
tigers, huh?
Oh, here you go.
There's our group.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was there that day.
Oh, you were? What was that day? What happened there? Do you
It
remember?
was the marshmallow day, but we didn't do it.
What's the
What's the
marshmallow?
marshmallow day?
I mean, like when you the marshmallow.
Toast them?
No, you
Marshmallow
put
finger.
them on sticks.
Yeah. They were actually trying to build things.
I bet.
I had done an exercise that I thought would be fun to do with the boys, where I brought in spaghetti,
Yeah.
you know, just the sticks, marshmallows, masking tape, and string, and challenged them to see who could build the tallest structure out of those objects. And that picture was our winner of that challenge.
Oh.
This
Was
one
it-
right here, or that was.
Oh, that's the marshmallow
That's the
structure
marshmallow
right
one.
there.
And the next one is last year's.
Right, that's the tigers.
Oh, they're the
So the
tigers.
boys that were here, those are a couple of them that are tigers.
Oh, who's driving? He looks,
Another
kinda
thing the
young
Scouts
driving,
do that is really nice is about once a month we try to do what they call Go See It, where we actually go out on a field trip, basically. So this picture, and I think a couple that'll follow, is actually one of those trips to the fire station. And the folks at the fire department are really great to host these events and have the Cub Scouts go
Nice.
and give them the tour and let them practice putting out a mock fire. So that's a good time.
Really? Wow.
I was there.
oh, here we go, yeah.
I was there.
You were there at the fight. Did you like that? Did you like to be a firefighter?
Did you get to put out the fire?
Yeah. Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
there it is.
Yeah.
Putting out the fire.
I don't think I did that.
Oh, you didn't do that?
I
Oh,
don't
did
think
it.
so.
That's nice, huh?
I didn't do that, but I was in.
Whoop.
Oh, so
boss
that's not down
came.
there.
Turn, kind of, go ahead, right.
That last one is another one of the family events we try every once in a while. I think we've done it 3 times since I've been involved to go to the Pawtucket Providence Bruins hockey game.
Kentucky.
We're
And-
actually going to go to a commercial break in a second here. And I just didn't know if you wanted to say some closing remarks, Josh. Why you like scouting? Is someone at home would like to be a scout?
Yeah, I think any age kid from 5 to 18. If you're interested in joining in on this, it's a great opportunity. You can make a lot of friends, learn a lot of skills, and yeah, I think it'd be a good thing for a lot of people to do.
Thank you.
Joshua, how about you? If you had the kids at home watching you on TV tonight, did you want to say anything special to anybody at home?
Why should they join scouting? Why should they be a tiger?
Yeah, why should they be a tiger?
To do fun things? Go places? That's good, isn't that good? Yeah? Is that a good enough reason? I think so too, sweetie.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks. And Roy, did you have any closing remarks yourself?
No, we'll continue in the next.
Yeah, we have more to talk about,
We have more to
viewers.
talk about. Once you get me started, you know,
Yeah, we can't
sometimes it
stop.
can be hard to stop.
Okay, so let's go into a commercial break. And we'll be back in a few minutes and we could talk a little bit more about scouting. This is exciting.
It
isn't
is,
Mary
it's
Ellen?
fun, really, viewers. This is a great show. So stay tuned. I'm MaryEllen Yo.
And I'm John McCaul. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay, guys, ready? Here we go! Let's smile and brush our teeth twice a day, every day. Let's smile and floss our teeth once a day, every day. Let's keep that smile a happy place on your face with good nutrition and dental visits. Let's smile, let's smile, let's smile, let's smile!
From laptops to cell phones, technology is all around us, and dentistry is following the wave of modernization. Many dental offices are going paperless. From patient files to x-rays, computers play an important role in your dental visit. Many dentists use digital x-rays. The image of your teeth is captured and can be viewed instantaneously on a computer. If your x-rays ever need to be shared, they can be securely emailed in a fraction of a second. Since digital x-rays and patient files are electronic, they are saved, stored, and shared using computer technology, which means less paper waste and a more streamlined dentist's office. It's not only good for the environment, but electronic dental records can also provide you with a more efficient dental visit. For the ADA Dental Minute, I'm Dr. Maria Lopez Howell.
I'm a big believer in the power of we. It's time for you to raise your hand. Go to serve.gov and get involved in something you believe in. We weren't born to follow.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm John McCaul. You're listening to F.Y.I.
And I'm MaryEllen, and hopefully you're watching us too, because that's the fun
I
of
said
it.
listening. A
I
little
know,
blooper
you're all
there.
right. He's on the radio here. Don't pay any attention to that.
Oh
You're
boy,
behind the
don't
curtain.
pay attention to me.
We're still here with the Cub Scouts and the Boy Scouts. We have a couple
Mm-hmm.
of more Scouts with us. Actually, they are wolves. More wolves.
Are you wolves?
Yeah.
Can we introduce
Oh,
them, Roy?
wow.
Absolutely.
Joshua, tell us about how old you are. How old are you, Josh?
7.
7. How long have you been a wolf?
A year.
A year?
Yeah, wow.
And were you a tiger too?
Yeah.
What do you like being better, a wolf or a tiger?
Wolf.
A wolf. How
Wolf.
come? Have you done more fun things there? What have you done fun? What would you want someone to know about being a wolf and being a Cub Scout?
You learn more.
You learn more?
Learn more.
things.
I noticed you have a badge that says JOTA. What's that?
When you go to the summer camp,
Yeah.
you talk with other people on a CV radio.
You do.
It was a
Do you
ham
know these
radio,
other
right?
people?
No.
No?
Was it during Covered Wagon Derby last year? I think one of the stations, they had a ham radio operator. And all of the boys got the opportunity to get on the radio and talk with somebody far away.
That's pretty cool.
on the
Did you
ham
like
radio.
that? Did you like
Yeah.
summer camp, Joshua?
Yeah.
Was that your favorite part of it, the ham operator?
Yeah.
And what else did you do at summer camp?
We did bow and arrow. We did bow and arrow shooting.
Can you speak up a little, honey? I'm having a hard time here. I'm old.
We did bow and arrow shooting.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Did you make that bracelet that you have on you?
I got it at the Blue and Gold banquet for
Oh.
a prize.
Excellent.
Oh, why did you win a prize there? Do you remember?
No.
Was it from the raffle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job. David, you're a wolf also, right?
Yeah,
And how long have you been a wolf for?
a year.
A year?
And what do you like about being a wolf? Fun things you like doing? Anything fun?
Yeah,
Like
So-
what?
like the marshmallow activity.
Tell us about that marshmallow activity. Everyone keeps on talking about marshmallows. What's going on?
What did you have? What besides marshmallows? What did you
eat them?
do?
Did you have to eat them? See how many you put in your mouth? And go,
Well, Josh was laughing. What's up with that?
I bet you put a whole bunch in your mouth, didn't you?
Did
Did you?
What did you guys do? Were you both there?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
We had to build a cool sculpture about with marshmallows and spaghetti sticks,
Really?
and it had to be at least I think 8 inches tall.
Really?
With
Wow.
marshmallows and spaghetti. Could you do that, John?
Well, you know what we made in the Cub Scouts in Tigers? We had the hairy dogs. They were little hot dogs.
Yeah.
Put the spaghetti in there, into them. You boil them, and then all of a sudden they come out. They're all curly, and they look like little hairy dogs.
Oh, that's clever.
Just
there
gave
you
me a
go,
good
Roy.
idea for a
It's called
meeting.
hairy
Let me
dogs.
make a note.
Yeah, there we go. There you go. Like, right? So what else
was
did you
pretty
do?
cool.
Yeah, that is fun.
No,
huh?
it was funny because we were like, "What do you put those little spaghettis?" They would stick them through the little hot dogs, put them in the boiling water, and all of a sudden you take them out. They, like I said, they're all little twisties.
'Cause it curls
They
up and
curl
stuff.
up, and we call them hairy dogs.
That's
We put a little
clever.
ketchup on top, and we ate them.
That's up there.
Got
What was
you
the one we
one
did?
time. There you go, right?
The ants on a log. Did you ever
What's
do
that?
those?
No,
You take
what's
celery, and then you put peanut butter on them, and then stick on
Oh, yeah.
raisins like ants.
yeah.
And they call them ants on a
Oh.
log.
When I was little,
Yeah.
when I was watching Blue's Clues, after I watched it, they have this like cooking thing, and they made that, and then I went up there and then I started making it, and it tastes pretty good.
Oh, you like that? You like celery and peanut butter and raisins? That's good.
Do you like that too, Dave?
No.
No, you
No.
don't like it.
No,
What do you like? Pancakes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, chocolate chip pancakes? No.
No.
But how about bananas and the pancakes? Those are good.
Yeah.
Those are
Bananas
whipped
and
cream.
pancakes, I like that. And strawberries. Wait, why are you wearing a compass here, Joshua? Why do you have a compass on you?
Because when we were doing something with the den chief Joshua,
Yeah.
since we did so well, he gave us the compasses.
Yeah, gave all the boys their own
Nice.
compass.
Oh, all right.
Now,
And-
Dave, you have a little paw print. It looks like a tiger. Is that a tiger print or a wolf print? That's what is on your shirt. Yeah.
Is that what that
Dave?
is?
Dave, what's that? See that little badge on your? Can you tell us what that's all about? And why you have that little bear print? Wolf print. Excuse me.
I don't know why.
You know. Roy,
You know-
how come they have the wolf
For
print,
every
footprint there?
human.
So that's from their tiger. And during the tiger year, they have a variety of electives that they can work on. And for each elective, they earn beads to put on their bear paw emblem.
Like, what's an elective? What would be an example of an elective?
Maybe learning about bike safety or doing a particular craft or reading, just a lot of things that you can do at home. I think playing games, board game, family
Right.
board game night,
Stuff in our
things of that
books.
nature.
Open books. Do you still have a manual? Is there a manual that?
There are handbooks for each, excuse me, for each level that have the achievements that they need to work on for that year, as well as electives that they can work on. These boys have been working on electives this year. And as,
That's okay. You know what we're going to do is I'm going to go to some of pictures, and maybe we could explain some of the pictures that we're looking at.
Oh, yeah.
Sure,
How's that sound?
sounds good.
Okay, let's
Sounds
go
like
right
a
to
plan.
that there.
Oh, this was a great event.
What is it? That's not a wolf. That's not a tiger. What is that? That's
So what we had the opportunity to do is an overnight camp out at the Museum of Science. And a bunch of us met there on a Friday evening. We got to see a lot of the exhibits. We literally camped out on the floor of an exhibit hall. Got up in the morning, they fed us breakfast, and then we did other exhibits and
Is this
had different
breakfast?
events.
I'm just kidding. Josh was going, ugh.
So, I mean, it was a great full day of Museum of Science activities.
Joshua,
It was
did
a
you
really
like
good
that event?
time.
I didn't go.
Oh, you didn't
Yeah,
go?
Joshua
Dave, did
didn't
you
make it.
go?
I don't think David, you didn't make it, right?
That sounds like a
Yeah.
I
fun.
wanted
but,
to go, but I had more stuff to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the next one here? That looks like it's cool though. Do you like snakes?
And then what's this right here?
So this, we've been talking about Pinewood Derby. That's the Pinewood Derby, right,
What is
guys?
this now, guys? Joshua, what
What's
is
the-
this? David,
what's
what is
this
this? Tell me about this. What is it? David, what is this?
It is a race.
Yeah, what happens
Yeah.
with it?
You have to play with some cars.
Okay. All cars? Can you bring in any car? Can I? What kind of cars?
Okay.
Oh, look at them all.
Look at all those cars.
You can bring any car you want.
Any
Oh,
cars?
I see mine with the one with the 100 on
You
it.
got to make your
Oh,
own,
that
right?
was yours.
I
the
see
front
mine.
one. Where's
So-
yours, Joshua?
The fifth one in the first row.
The blue and orange?
No, the one with the black stripe and all red. It says
Oh, okay. I see.
65.
Yeah. And where's yours, David? The first one?
Yeah, the first bottom.
Okay. Who won the race? Did you guys win?
I came in third.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
congratulations.
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
What might be
that fun?
worth
So, Roy,
mentioning
tell us
on this is that it actually, what they get is a block of wood
Right.
and 4 wheels.
Okay.
And they need to go make their own car.
Block of
So
wood
they
and
get to
three-
come up with a design,
The
and then it gets
tablecloth
cut,
looks
and
just
they
like
sand
a
it, paint
finished
it.
line
Oh.
flag.
So it's really a project. They don't just go get a car and race it. They're given a block of wood, and then they need to take it from there.
Now, there's a certain weight has to be on the.
Yep, there are
Has to
weight
be
restrictions,
least
maximum of 5 ounces. There's some height and width restrictions and so forth that everybody has to conform to. And within those parameters, they're free to come up with what they think is going to be the best and fastest car.
And we're going to look at next here. Okay, so that was.
So this is a similar event that's a lot of fun that we do called the Rain Gutter Regatta.
Rain gutter
where
regatta.
the
That
boys
was fun.
build small boats, and they're actually put in those are actually 2 rain gutters filled with water, and they have to blow them through a straw from one end of the rain gutter to the other. That's a backyard event during the summer that's a lot of fun. We actually will have a campfire afterwards and toast marshmallows, and good event.
Oh, that's good.
Awesome.
It's a lot of hot
That looks
air
like a lot of fun.
with that, I think, huh,
The
John?
boats are inside water.
That's fun. Do you like that, David?
Yeah.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Did you do it, Joshua? Was it fun?
Yeah.
It
What did
was
you like
fun.
best about it? The campfire? The marshmallows? Or the race
See, I
itself?
knew the marshmallows. I went like those.
Yeah.
I like the
You make the
racing.
s'mores? You like
You like
the
the
s'mores?
sticks?
Oh, yeah.
Do you make
Yeah.
s'mores with the marshmallow and the
Make 'em-
graham cracker and the chocolate?
Look at them going, I want some now. I want some more, right? What's the next one here? Oh, I recognize
I see me.
Scouting
It's
for
I
food.
see
Scouting for food.
I'm wearing a hat that says number 3.
Yeah, I see you.
That's scouting for food.
What's scouting for food?
You go to houses and put up flyers that say like we need food for people that can't pay for their food, and
Oh, that's so nice of you to do that.
That's nice. So you get a lot of food with your wagons and stuff. That's a great idea.
Yeah. You gotta hurry until the other team gets the bag.
Oh, it's like almost a race or something. Is that what it
well,
is?
the Girl Scouts do it too.
Oh, the
Oh,
girls.
okay.
Oh, they compete, huh?
But that's really a great event.
Oh,
the next.
look at this.
Uh-oh, this looks
brings back
familiar.
memories.
Who was this?
Ah.
Who's in there? Do you recognize anyone?
I see me
That's when you guys came on and sang during Christmas time with us.
with,
Yeah, you
with
guys are
8
great.
songs.
Look at, here we
Great.
are.
There you are again.
Look at.
I see me.
Yeah, I
There
see
you
you
are.
too. I see you, right? Yep, I see
Yeah.
Shaden. I see Jacob, right?
Yep.
Is that, who's that, Joshua?
Joshua and David.
Look at all you
And
guys.
Martin.
Look great.
One of our
You guys
Weeblos.
get
Wow,
around.
that's
Oh,
awesome.
F.Y.I.
Great
Thank
job.
you so much.
Roy, you mentioned off there before we came on, you mentioned about outdoor activities. Can you explain what that's all about?
I'm glad you asked. One thing that really stands out for me in scouting is the way that it brings you outdoors. I love the outdoors more so now maybe than I did in my younger adult life. And I like scouting now because it gets you outside. And I like it because it gets, the boys outdoors. You see a change in society now where kids do spend more time watching TV or being on the computer, playing video games, things of that nature. And Scouts gets you outdoors to go camping, to sit in front of the campfire and tell jokes and do your skits, or the hiking and the bike riding and things of that nature. We have some activities coming up like a geocaching adventure. I don't know if you're
What's
familiar
that?
with that. That's a fairly new activity where people will actually hide things outdoors and then post information about them online. And
It's
you
like
get
a
that
scavenger hunt?
information.
It's
It's
like
kind of
a-
like a scavenger hunt or a treasure hunt,
Right.
where you get the information. You actually will use a GPS, and you go out and you go hunting for these little treasures that have been hidden. But it gets you outside in the fresh air. It's using
Like
a map and
metal,
a
like
compass.
like that kind of like a compass. What do you hide out there? Like
They can
coins
be
or-
anything from
a matchbox
a
task.
simple film container with a log just to say, yes, I found it, and you can sign the log. Some of them actually have artifacts of some type in them that you can take something out and put something back, and the person that hid it can come back later and see what you left for them. There's this concept of trackables where you actually get a serial number on an item, and you can put it in a geocache, and somebody will take it from that cache and put it in another cache, and then somebody will come along and pick it up from there and drop it somewhere else.
Oh, so you're
and it gets
constantly
logged,
chasing
so you
it,
can
yeah.
actually come back online later and look at a map and see where this thing has traveled across your state, across the country, or even lands in a
That sounds
foreign
like a lot of
country
fun.
somewhere.
That sounds cool, huh?
But again, it's
Pardon?
get outside, get fresh air, get,
outside.
exercise.
Do you like being outside, Joshua?
Yeah.
You do? What do you like to do? Do you play sports? You like camping? You like fishing?
I like to have campfire and ride my bike.
Ride your bike? What do you do?
I like to. I like to.
What do you like to do outside, honey? Or with the Boy Scouts?
Do
Or
you
with
like, do you like riding a
wolves?
bike too?
Fishing?
Yeah.
Toasted marshmallows?
Yeah.
You do? Are you going to go on any adventures what are you going to do next with the Boy Scouts, with the Wolves? Do you know what's your next adventure?
No.
No? What do you want to do?
I don't know.
No?
Pinewood Derby's coming up real fast, right?
Oh, is your car all set?
Yeah.
What color? Can you tell me the color, or is it secret?
My color of my car is red.
Red?
Wow,
What
that's
color
gonna be a
are you
fast
doing
car.
it too, Joshua?
Yeah.
What color is your car?
The Bruins color.
The Bruins, is it black and yellow?
Yeah, and then it has it's a hockey ring on the top with 2 nets.
Oh,
And
that's
then I
cool.
made a little puck. And my friends helped me make 2 sticks to put on the side of the puck.
Oh, like hockey sticks?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, very
That sounds
clever,
good.
huh?
That's pretty smart.
Yeah.
When you mention about outdoor camping, that's really so much fun. You know, you're laying under the stars, looking at the stars, and
It is.
you know, it's just
That's
going out in nature
so
is so
much
much fun.
for me of what scouting is about.
That's what I
is
enjoyed
really
about
the
scouting.
outdoor
When I was in
activities.
Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts and Weeblos, it was actually just going out there camping. It just getting away from the city life and just being out in the outdoors, getting the fresh air. And what I like the most, you know, I like eating.
No, John, like the
Getting up in the
marshmallows.
morning,
Wait.
breakfast always tasted
Breakfast
so
over a
great.
open fire.
In the
Oh,
morning,
Nothing
open
like
fires,
it.
Nothing like it.
Do you like breakfast in the morning too, guys? Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you have to clean up too after it?
I make the breakfast.
So
Do
you
make
don't have to
pancakes
clean
too?
up?
Do you make pancakes?
I make waffles.
Waffles.
Well, can I come over and have some waffles with you? That sounds good.
So
I
what do you
wanna
want
make
to tell?
pancakes.
What do you want to tell people that you know? If you say, "Come and join us and be a wolf or be a tiger," what do people? What do boys want to know? Why should they? What do you do that's people would like?
Because you would learn more about more and more stuff, and there's a lot of fun activities that you can do, and
That's great.
Have you made a lot of good friends in Cub Scouts?
yes.
Yeah.
And what about you, David? Same? Do you
Same
like
thing.
your friends from?
Yeah.
What do you, yeah. What else?
You know what I'd like to see, if you can, before we go and end the program, can you do that Wolf's Pledge one more time? That was so cool.
Oh, yeah.
Can you
Can
do
you
that?
stand up and? Come on, let's
Come
do it.
on, you guys can
Come
do it.
on, you guys know
on.
this. Let's go. Yay!
Do the Wolf Pledge one more time for us.
Do it together. Yep.
Okay, look straight ahead at that camera right there.
Look straight there. See?
You
How
gotta
do you
put
do it?
signs
Stand
up.
Okay, put
straight,
your sign
put
up.
signs.
Look at the camera. See the red light on the top? There you go.
Good and loud.
A Cub Scout follows the Kila. The Cub Scout helps the pack grow. The pack helps the Cub Scout grow. The Cub Scout gives goodwill.
All right.
Perfect.
Nice job, huh? So you.
Roy, thank you so much for coming on to the program.
Thank you for having
And
us.
sharing
This has
with
really
us.
been great.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, John.
Josh,
Joshua, thank you so much for. Oh,
Thanks,
shake your,
Joshua.
shake your that
David,
hand.
thank you
David,
very-
come here. Shake my hand. Thank you
Thank
so
you so much for coming on.
here. You gotta shake that one or that one.
There
Thank
you
you
go.
so much. You guys were great. Keep up the good work.
And Roy, thank you for
Scouting.
helping the kids out here. This is
Oh, it's a
rewarding
pleasure.
in a lot of ways, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. It's
Thanks
really
again.
a great, great activity. I would highly encourage anybody that's thinking about it, get your kids involved.
And is there a website or a phone
Thank you.
number that they call?
There's a website, and shame on me, pack49taunton.org, I believe.
And the phone number?
And they can always call me, 508-642-6946.
Okay, thanks.
And,
again.
Google it.
yep, Google it.
Google it.
We got the website. There's lots of information on the website. And come check us out. It's really a great time, a great
Thank you very much.
thing to have your boys involved in.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks so
So,
much
MaryEllen, what'd you
again.
think?
I love the Scouts. I think
That
it's a
was
great
awesome.
organization, and it's growing. And again, you know, it's tremendous. And thanks again for all the volunteers.
Mm-hmm.
My name is MaryEllen. You've been watching F.Y.I.
And I'm John McCaul. Thanks again for watching us, and we'll see you next week.